Hey everyone and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. On the last run, well, it was a bit of a killer. We played the Solar System Challenge, which revolves around you having multiple flies that orbit you. You have no tears, and we got all the way to the final boss, which for this challenge is It Lives. And we probably got within like 10% of the HP of It Lives, and unfortunately died. We had some terrible luck going into the fight, honestly. 100% if we had like full health, which was like 7 red heart containers at the time, we would have won that. Actually, there's points in that run where I was trying to farm more red hearts and I tried to save like the bartering guy, or whatever it's called, like the cup guy, from a troll bomb and got troll bombed again. So it cost me 2 HP and I lost my HP generation system, but I'm pretty proud with how we dealt with that. We nearly overcame like a huge hurdle. I'm coming back into it. I think we can do it. I think with a bit more luck. We did get luck with HP, but honestly, that was about it. Yes. I need a key. I would like to go in the library, please. Books offer a potential alternate source of damage and a potential alternate form of defense, including HP. That spider really, came for me there. Right, we have a bomb. Remember, we can fly. Flight is very strong. What were you looking for? Same as last time. If you don't remember what we were looking for last time, we want alternate damage sources because I have no tears. Still bummed up, by the way. I'm recording immediately after the last one. Nope, my sneeze is gone. So come back when I'm doing something much harder. I'll take it. I also got my key, which is nice. Thinking about taking that health down pill right at the start of the run. Well, this is actually a really weird decision. I'm going to take this, which might seem obvious, but Necronomicon isn't meaningless to me, because that would be an alternate form of damage. Not good against bosses, which is basically why I'm not going to take it. Oh, well, this is an orbital, so never mind. This makes my decision even easier. But honestly, a bean spacebar item that I still don't value did more work for me than I thought. Okay. Check for second secret room. I don't think that ever can be the second secret room now that I think about it. Because I don't think it can be blocked either by, the spider webs. That's terrible. That's fine. That's terrible. That's good to know. And that's good to know. Well, experimental pill cost me a HP then. So, very much like a mirror of the last run. I've taken the health down pill on the first floor, effectively. Right. More rooms like that, please. That room is approved by Andalono. Never mind, this one is even more approved by Andalono. I said, if we can generate flies... what is going on right now? If I can generate flies, we'll be in the good. Especially if I can generate that many flies. I shouldn't take it, but I'm going to. There's a secret room. Lots of money. Money is good because a few of the items that would make this run a lot easier are in the shop. Help. Just leave them, leave them, leave them. Yeah, good. Good flies and spiders. Just stay away. Right, people shot. I could buy a spirit heart. In fact, I think I will buy a spirit heart. Let's protect my eternal heart a little bit more. This is a really good room for me. Stay away. No, never mind. I'm just trying to protect as many of my little flies as possible. They're all going to dissipate now into the box. Yeah. Either way, they basically made this floor free for me, which is pretty nice. I'll take a hit there just to finish the fight a little bit quicker. I didn't go for Devil Deal last time. I went for Angel Deal. I think I'm going to go for a Devil Deal this time. Might as well take it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting severe deja vu right now. Why am I taking Devil Deals? Well, basically I've decided that there's enough familiars in the Devil Deal that it's a good enough alternate source of damage. I can fly, I can fly. Ooh, Tinted Rock. Can I blow up some enemies at the same time? No, I killed it by accident. But HP will be excellent now. This is the alternate strategy, I suppose. If I can get battery items now to make it so that I can just use Book of Rev a lot, then I could just run into the enemies with my orbital and just accept them and get hit every so often. Right, not the enemy I would like to be fighting with orbitals, but... This could be one of those enemies again that probably would have been better if I just ran into. I'll try it because it's so many mushrooms.
Infested?
Pretty good. Sorry, the door's up here. That's our shop. More trinket room. There's not many trinkets I can think of that would be great for me. I'm gonna try my spirit hat and leave again. I can't take an active item because this is... Well, I can take an active item. Would I swap Jar of Flies for this? I think I would now. Sure. I thought you would have died on Ball of Bandages first, but you didn't. I probably shouldn't be doing this many rooms either. I can fly, by the way. Just wait for my flies to come back round. There you go. That tongue can hurt you, I think. Charmed Fly, feel free to, you know, shoot. Never mind. Not sure really why I'm doing more rooms. I mean, it gives me more charges, which is nice. Well, that's about it. What's in here? No. Okay. Need a key coming up. That's about it. This could be second secret room. It is. It's a look up. We'll take a look up. Hey. My Charmed Fly is actually doesn't work. I'm kind of impressed with his HP, honestly, because like there's enemies running into him right now. Ooh. Ooh. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Good fight. I think that was hitless as well. And in fact, I like more Ball of Bandages. If you want to give me a Ball of Bandage level 4, or level 3 even, then I feel very confident. In fact, I would swap Box of Friends now for, which is another item room item, by the way, for Book of Rev. And there's not many times I would say that, but that would give me a Ball of Bandages level 3 for right now. But if I could get double active, that'd be 4. Either way, Book of Rev I'm pretty happy with right now anyway. It's not like I'm desperate to swap it. Oh yeah, I should plus shoot now because my Ball of Bandages will shoot. Pretty horrible room. Not that horrible though. I shouldn't have taken so many hits. Pins. It's so hard to use orbitals for damage. I know some people like doing runs for doing orbital damage, but you have to leave yourself in such a dangerous situation at all times. I'll play Demon Judgment. That's not terrible, actually. A speed up is pretty nice. I do want to play the Blood Bank as well. So let me pick up a few red hearts. If I'd been playing well, I would have used some spirit hearts for this as well, but I'm not. Anyway, if I can get like 40 coins like on the last run from the Blood Bank, then we can do some really nice stuff. Like, we could just buy shop items from now on. Okay, again, this was like a catalyst. Oh, I can also shoot poops now that I think about it, because I have ball of bandages. He's still alive. Good fight. I don't have a key, unfortunately. Oh, I've charmed these dudes. Please don't run into them. I'm glad that counted as a room charge. I'll do the boss now. Just be careful of my explodey flies. They say they're friends, but they might not be. Well, they achieved nothing. Oh my god, everything ran into a red poop. You mean serious? Oh well. Again, I'm going to take this. Poison touch isn't too bad. As I said, if I can get to a point where I can be basically invulnerable all the time, then we'll be in a great situation. Right, I'll pick this up first. Then this. I'll take the HP up. I'll look at the devil deal. Yes. We would like Gimpy. The other one doesn't matter. Right, I don't have tears, so that's pointless. Back to the arcade. I still don't have a key either, so I might do more of this floor just for the sake of keys. Shooting poops is going to be incredibly tedious, but I should consider it. Okay, maybe it's a little bit too much tedious for me to consider. Okay, let's do more rooms. Get more charges. Play that more. Get into the shop. That's my new workflow. It's my flowchart how to win this run. Excuse me. Again, I disagree with that entirely. I'd like to avoid doing the big room if I can, but... which I can. Let's see the shop. There is a temptation, I guess, to play the blood bank. Maybe I should just complete the floor now that I look at it. Get as many red hearts as possible. Yes. That's pretty good. Good combo with this item as well. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. I'm surprised. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I can fly, but flight is not the issue here. Sure, tower, it's been buffed. You know what? I wouldn't mind the tower in, like, a boss fight. Hey, it's found you. Definitely not in the It Lives fight. It's probably his worst use. But, you know, it's not terrible. Not great either. Oh, they're all going to be charmed by me. That's a really good thing for me. In fact, it's so good that I might just leave with this. But I'm not. I'm stupid. Just stay away from them all. I'm so scared. Kill it before they kill me. Okay, I have one more room of this at least. Speed up. Okay, we've done basically everything we could do. Short of finding the second secret room. Which you could still look for. I'm gonna bomb that one HP, hopefully. Yep. And a bomb. HP bag would be lovely, but you know what? I'll take a bunch of money instead. But apparently I'm gonna leave you up. I feel generous. Okay, I'm not sure where the second secret room is. Who's leaving? Don't let them go in the red poop. Depths with the most noisy fucking flies you can imagine. I mean, I can fly, so this isn't a problem. Chariot is better than Tower, probably. But it is interesting. You know what? I'll use the Tower to clear a room. Not this one. This one. I've done goofed here. I mean, honestly, game, if you want to keep giving me rooms like this, I'll do the game just with fly familiars. It is starting to, like, grate on me a little bit, though. I'm not gonna lie. You have to start every room with the bus. Oh my god. Where was this last run? Eventually they're gonna go off and hurt me. Pins. Ooh, careful with the explodey one. Right, explodey one is going to be a bit of an annoyance. I'm hoping my fly guys just deal with it. Yeah. Well done. I'm going to go straight to the boss fight, by the way. Because I've got a lot of familiars right now. Come on. Enjoy, just get one shot by bomb flies. Have you ever dueled like this before? Now, I appreciate you didn't jump on my friends. They're actually doing pretty good damage. Their target selection is pretty atrocious, but... Ooh. Okay, you know what? Gimpy paid out. I'm appreciating my ball of bandages honestly giving me something to shoot at. Admittedly, I chose to shoot the skull, apparently. Well, you know what? I appreciate the sacrifice you all gave. Okay. Okay. Devil deal? Yeah, I did get a devil deal. Dark Bomb is interesting. Sacrificial Altar is terrible. I should not sack Altar. Because it will sack my flies. I'm going to take Dark Bomb. Go on Dark Bomb. He'll generate consumables for me. I do want some red hearts. He lets me trade away all my red hearts as well. Which isn't terrible. They're gonna be charms. That's good news for me. You know what? Maybe I should do more rooms on this floor, because apparently half of them are flies. Let's leave this room before they all die. There was nothing there for me either. If I had a good pill, placebo was tempting. Like if I can get infested placebo. Well, that's about it. And my damage isn't as good as the last one, so it wouldn't have carried me very far. Okay. Who's the smart guy that killed one of them? Ooh, there's pins. Help. get out of the room before they die. Thank you. I really need to kill you with the blue fly, I'm not gonna lie. Right, I need you to stop jumping a second. Honestly, for the sake of my ears, I'm not too disheartened by that. I think it's a good strategy, but it's an annoying strategy. I'll peep out the curse room now that I think about it. Oh, the curse room was free. Oh, you know what? I've got Gimpy and Dark Bum. I don't need Book of Rev anymore. It takes an incredible item. Oh, by the way, I have the Mitre. It takes an incredible... No, it's not. It's the habit. It takes an incredible active item for me to drop Book of Rev. I really like it. I think it's like an S tier item. Maybe A, because it's not exactly run winning, but it's close to it. But on a run where you have basically no tears, in fact I have no tears except for Ball of Bandages, this extra damage, I've got so many defensive items. It kind of made my decision for me. If I didn't have Gimpy and Dark Bum, then there was a 0% chance I'd do this, but it's going to help me clear rooms so much easier. Excuse me. It also starts to get towards a strategy where can I just tank hits? I don't know. My best bet is no. What do we want to see in the shop now? Hive Mind. Oh, all my orbitals are on the opposite side. Again. Okay, game. We need a word. Yeah. That's good. By Spirit Heart. How about no? I say how about no. What am I going to use my money on in the future? Yeah, it's actually a really good point. I only need possibly like 30 coins for the rest of the run. And I've got 26 now, so I'll have it for the next floor. And it's going to be greed anyway. It's like 100% guaranteed greed. Unless he's in the secret room or something. Boo, bada boo, bada boo. This might be the secret room. Nope. Okay. This hasn't gone to plan. Right, let's kill these guys first. They're actually easier to kill. You know what? Go get them, flies. Right, that one made me a devil card. Not really what I'm after. Not completely useless, admittedly. Leave them alive! Oh, I can't. I have no control over it. I was going to say, they're just going to spawn an army for me. Well, this, honestly, it's not terrible. This will do. Now, I want to stay away from my bomb flies as much as humanly possible. Gold keys are basically useless to me, because I have no item rooms. Help. Well, I approve of my combos right now. There's plays to be made here. Will this take the Rotten Heart? I'm not upset. Try and get some red hearts, and then take them before Dark Bum does. That's mine, Dark Bum. Okay. That means money's useless, so should I be playing this anymore? I say money's useless. Not quite true. I could throw all 99 coins into here. Well, grab a coffee if you want, because I'm going to be here for a while. I wouldn't take Crystal Ball if that is offered to me. I'm just trying to generate a nice trinket or something. I would love that for Yera. Let me just take this over here. I'll deal with you in a moment. I didn't want to pick that up, but, you know, can't really help it right now. It's Hagalaz. Not the rune I was looking for. Okay, I'll pick this up. I'll pop it. And I think we're good to start doing this again. Remember, the reason I wanted to do this, by the way, is that I get charges. So don't bomb 2 of them. To generate 100 flies. Okay, I think this is now 4 health in here for me. Stars, find out what I want. Justice, pop it. I prefer look up. Okay, we're gonna clear some rooms pretty easily right now. Oh my god. Okay, that only cost us a lot of time and some money. I'm just gonna sun. Listen, this number of flies isn't gonna last as long as you think. I'm just gonna put that out there. This is actually stupid. Just leave them. Chariot, Fool, Chariot. Let's just leave. I've done all I can in there. Right, I've generated a whole fly army. So they will slowly go down over time. I appreciate. Not pleased with how I played that. I think we just go as fast as possible. So I'm going to cut through a bomb. The fewer rooms I do, the more flies that stay alive for the boss fight. But you can see already how many flies like I've lost. I should also go back for the half spirit heart, but it doesn't really matter. Back to 99 coins again. Is this the second secret room? I'll let you pass so I don't blow you up. Nope. We're leaving. Isaac. Right, we're in the mum fight. We're better prepared than we were last time. Remember, we can still charm things. If I kill things... Yeah, if I kill things as well, I can generate more charges. It's more flies. More flies is good. Hey, I wouldn't mind getting Sacred Heart again on this run. I'd really like to get a hitless fight in just for my own sanity. But anything less than like 3 hits, I think I'd be fine. I've just been taking way too much damage in this fight. There's one of them. Does it really count? Oh, I would like to kill you before you spawn. I'm amazed the Bonfly is still alive. Okay, I've been hit like 4 times now, I think, so... I guess this isn't a normal circumstance. I think I would normally have finished this fight by now. Honestly, the change to the mum, where like, you can't just run into the foot anymore for orbital damage, has really made this fight annoying for me. Good fight, in the fact it wasn't actually a great fight, but anyway, our health is okay. We have Gimpy. I didn't even chariot then, I just saved it. Why? I don't know. I guess I will use Chariot on a room that I think is going to be harder. Ooh, this is interesting. You know what, Dark Bum, you keep taking these. Empress doesn't really do anything for me. You know what, this might be the room that Chariot is the best on. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Infested?
I'm Drowsy's nice as well. We'll hold Empress for now. So, it wouldn't be too bad to have saved that for the final boss fight. But against It Lives has phases where it just like goes off screen, so I wouldn't be able to do Chariot damage. I guess it's worth saving some hits for myself. But I'm feeling way better about this run. Like, not focusing on Little Delirium, feel like your 90% of your damage is pretty good. We have ways to regenerate HP. I can generate flies. I guess Trinket again for red hearts would be nice. I would not mind generating some more bombs as well. I think that's an infested kill, which is pretty good. Yeah. Go infested. Kill my enemies for me. Who's alive? There. I found you. Troll Bomb. The rune of my last run. Let's hide in the corner. Bait them round. Use the red fly for more damage. What do I call MVP of this run? I don't know what the MVP of this run is at the moment. I guess it's Guppy's head in a sense. But it could also be the Mitre. It's just a nice combined synergy right now. Okay. There is a hand left. No more active items versus a lookup. I think I'll hold on to the lookup. Again, if something better showed up, but I would take it. But I don't know what would be better right now than Guppy's head. Jar of Flies, maybe, but I'm not even sure what that is right now. Just because of the battery items I've got. I don't know why I thought that was the second secret room. In fact, it's more likely that the secret room is behind me. Just the first one. No. It's fine. Again, I'm getting serious deja vu to the last run. We didn't fight this guy, but we fought like his cousin. I'm trying to get my orbital in there. Full bandages. Just concentrate a little bit more. Thank you. I appreciate that. The more health we have, the better. It's an obvious statement, but it really rings true for the It Lives fight. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god.
A fortune.
I'm sorry. Again, just sorry. It's the correct play though. The sooner I can knock this challenge out, the better. And I just said I want to be at full health. There is an achievement as well, but I don't think I'll get it in this, because I don't think you can in challenges to go from 99 points to 0, and I don't think I've done it on this save file yet. Okay. Well, we're back to full...
Temperance.
I'm not. I'll help you, audience. Cambion Conception and Headless Baby. I'm going to take both of them. Only because I have 2 more Spirit Hearts waiting for me in here. By the way, do not leave Guppy's head behind. Normally I would take Lip Bulb, but I don't have tears, so it's pointless. It would improve my flies, but then I have like an anti-synergy. Because to generate flies, I have to use my spacebar item. Now, if I got Dim Bulb, that'd be a different question altogether. I think this game just wants me to play this continuously. I'm going to say no right now. I don't need the health. But, you know what? We might just run into enemies for a while. Especially if he's going to keep doing that. We'll run into enemies. Again? Just run into enemies. We can do this for a while. Okay, the running into enemy strategy ends here. That was not as impressive as I was hoping for. Ah, now we come back to it. Oh, nice. Fortune teller. I could also use the middle guy to just generate a absolute ton of flies. Didn't really think of that. Might have been the better play. It doesn't matter. Now, I wouldn't mind you ping out a little bit quicker than you did before. Okay. Empress, Empress, Moon, Chariot.
The chariot.
Give me more money back, please. Oh my god, that was incredible. And that's pretty good too. And now I'm going to play you. I mean, I'm not doing anything else with my money, so... And I just do not want to lose this run. Again, it might be more prudent to finish the floor first, then generate 700 flies. I think I'll mix and match. I'll go to like 50. Then do the floor, and then come back to him later. Never mind. It's honestly fine.
The moon.
Sheesh! This run really wanted to pay out with things. I don't even know what that does on this floor. A book. Hey, we've got bookworm. That's pointless. By the way, I'm going to use a bomb to not take a spirit heart damage to get out of here a different way. But we're good. We're honestly really good. I get more flies now for my book because of Tarbatra. Dark Bum is still going to keep picking up red hearts for me. He's going to, you know, save all my HP that I just threw away. Look, we're already back to full health. And we found the boss. What is not to like? I can even hide over the void. And eventually I will kill all of you. That is a bit boring though, the strategy to go, so let me run into you instead. We might be able to employ running into enemy strategy. Let's see. Yeah, we could probably do running into enemy strategy. I can't take that in case it's telepills. This ball band just starts spinning the opposite direction. This is how you do this run, by the way. You specifically look for that series of items, just take the trophy. You know, just get the best defensive items in the game. Get Dark Bum, get the Habit, get Gimpy. We had Book of Rev. But that's another challenge off our plate. We'll look at Suicide King another time. I think, because this is probably still a bit of a short video, I'll do a quick greed run with someone. You know what? Let's do it with the Chuckle Brothers. Sure. I'm feeling spicy. It's also only greed mode, not greedier. So the Chuckle Brothers, in theory, are decent for greed too, because they start with high damage, because there's two of them. The problem is it's kind of hard to make both of them pop off at the same time. And there's going to be fewer items, so... we're going to split this, I think. 50-50. I should have gone in the curse room first. A bit of a misplay again. But I'm going to assume that Jacob is going to lose his spirit heart before the end of this. By the way, I like this item, 4.5 volts, so I'm pretty happy with our first floor. We just don't want to separate our characters right now. Again, if you look on the left, you'll see the stats for both characters. On the bottom is Esau, who's the red one. Jacob is the white one. And he's on the top. Esau starts with more damage, but a lower, like, rate of tears. So I put the more tear rate on Esau, so he has a higher DPS now. I've mentioned this before, and I think on the first episode I played it, man. I haven't figured out whether or not it's best just to stack, like, one character, like, stack Esau. And then maybe you use Jacob as a more, like, utility character. Or if it's best to, like, 50-50 them. It might be best just to do a little bit 50-50. Or maybe a 75-25, let's put it that way. But right now, feeling pretty good as these guys, honestly. I think they're in theory pretty good for greed mode. Greedier is a bit of a different kettle of fish. It's way harder. Bit unlucky with some waves here. It's actually been pretty high on the old enemy count. And again, a lot of enemies just spawn. But we just have to clear the room now. So just kill one at a time. Get rid of this guy because he's going to annoy us. One more. Sweet. I'm going to pick up all the money, because I don't have the D20 on this floor so far. I'm going to make the decision to get this first, to check what's in the item room. Ouija board. I'll take it on Esau again. Remarkably, I only lost a spirit heart in the first phase of this fight. Right, boss next. It's Pin. Whenever you look around and you just don't see a boss, it's Pin. Or if it's later in the game, it's the Frail. Okay, that wasn't an acceptable hit. Baby Plum. Pretty nasty selection of... Well, I think Baby Plum is the worst boss you can get. Although I do appreciate if you're just going to fly over the fire. Yeah, I think she's the worst first floor boss you can get. She's very quick. She's almost like bullet hellish. Okay, I approve of that being Jacob taking the hit. I'm a little bit separated right now, so I'm just going to control and pull them back together. Because really we want both their shots hitting, otherwise we're losing like 50% of our damage. Again, I just told you that we haven't stacked damage equally, so it's not quite true. Who do I want to have 4.5 volt battery? You know what? Should I even take 4.5 volt battery is the question. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to put it on Esau. We're giving Esau a lot of love right now. Sorry, Jacob. It's the way things happen sometimes. Don't push your brother through the door out of anger. Right, 8 coins. Starter deck's not terrible, but it's kind of annoying as Jacob and Esau because I have to do a lot of, like, messing about. I'm also going to do a bomb play right now. Split them up. To blow up the statues and this at the same time. With one bomb. Now we're going to pull them back together again. Sure. I'll accept it. I think a troll one went off over here. If you heard another explosion. Right, more money. And more money. I think I'll take matchsticks over start deck. I think with other characters I might have done the opposite. But to like make me use cards as a character, I have to push Control Q, Control Space. And it makes dodging very hard. We really need to kill you as fast as humanly possible. I think I will look at a Devil Deal as well for this character. I normally go for Angel Deals. But I don't think you can wait in Greedy, or you can't easily wait. So I'm just going to try and go out of control early on. The more damage I have, the easier it is to clear waves. The faster I can clear waves, the less damage I take. But again, I'm just going to say, like, this is in a provisional theory. It might be that Angel deals the better. But it's definitely harder to live early on in Green than the main game. That's actually terrible. So we're not going to take it. And I'm not going to take Matchstick because I don't actually have the fiscal ability to do so. We're just going to leave. That was a bit of a kick in the teeth. I would love that bomb back, but hey, you know, sometimes you have to make difficult decisions. How was I to know there's going to be a tinted rock there? This, I think I'm going to have to take on Jacob. And I might take this on Jacob as well, actually. Sure. I think it's pretty negligible. Demon Judgment could be big. HP is pretty nice as well. I'm going to risk this. What's the card? High Priestess. I was hoping for Lovers, honestly. Although the hearts are 2 cent right now, so I think we do play Demon Judgment. The card is 2 of Spades.
2 of Spades.
Could have better uses for it, but let me not worry about it right now. You take this. We'll stack damage. Then, with Red Heart, I can't afford a bomb, unfortunately. I think we'll just do this. I think I'm happy at that. Buy a key, even though I didn't need a key, so why did I buy it? Who knows? I've got enough keys for the run now, I think. And then I think you take this Esau. So control spaces if I want to high prefect. Probably will save this for the boss wave. Rather than these chunks. But definitely we have a much better DPS right now. It's really nice to get them on like an axis like this. Help. Because both of them hitting an enemy is like, again, double damage. Not double damage because I've not stacked my characters equally. Well, you know, it's still pretty nice. How do I feel about this run so far? Honestly, it's kind of meh. It hurts getting a really bad devil deal, first of all. I think that is what's hurting us right now. My damage is still pretty low. I don't quite feel ready for this floor yet. That's probably how I'd describe it. But you don't have a say in the matter. And it's a damn sight easier than greedier mode. You know what?
The High Priestess.
Just focus a second. We're a little bit low on the old HP situation again. I really don't want to keep putting HP ups on Jacob. What I think I'm going to have to do. No, we give this to Esau. I hate it. This is much safer. Again, we probably should have just held R on this run. But it's not good. Right, watch out for purple orbs. I had a run on my other playlist where honestly one was just hitting me in the head and I was confused by why I was taking damage. It's a pretty nasty boss to get as well. Because I'm not going to be able to clear him very quickly, so I'm probably going to get 2 bosses on the screen. He spawns stuff. He has like these invulnerable purple orbs. Yeah, this is going to be horrible. Okay, that's fine. We are going to have a busy screen though, so don't be surprised if we still lose. I might even switch my target over to Duke of Flies. Come on. I have no bombs. I'm trapped in the corner, we're dead. I'll give it one more go. We started off so weak though. Okay, that's good. That's better. Walk in here is you. Esau will take this and you walk out. Diag Walking Master. Was it worth it? No. Eraser interests me greatly. So does you. Do you actually? That's as aggressive as I'm willing to go. I have 2 red hearts, I know that. Yoink, yoink. Okay, we'll play it out as this. But there's a lot going for his hair. Yeah, I would like the eraser, I think. If I can make that happen. No D20 again. So, I don't mind about picking money up. We want to be killing enemies as fast as possible. I need to be more aggressive, actually. Because we need tempo, and actually this character can generate pretty nice tempo. The problem is we just take too much damage, right? Kill the spawners as fast as possible. I do not want 18 spiders on the floor. I hate the fact there's 2 of you close together. Well, we might have to just abandon the top. We might even just die right now. This is probably one of the worst waves you can get. It's like 8 guys chasing me down. Speaking of the worst wave, there it is again. If Jacob gets hit by him, we die. If Jacob gets hit at all, now we die. I think we're about to die. If we can clear the waves out though, there's a chance. Esau, just tank the hits for your brother, please. Ooh, we're gonna live. Again, we have 17 coins now. I have to buy a red heart. There's no question, is there? But then I can't buy the eraser. I'm going to make a bold play. I was really hoping you would play out with a coin. Okay, this is my big play. Okay, it hasn't worked out right now. I know I can't erase bosses, by the way. I got it in case I got like Duke of Flies or something, and I could just erase flies from the game. We will erase you guys though. Just focus a second. Ideally I want Esau to be taking the brunt of hit, so I should be playing like this as much as possible. There's 1 go up. There's 2 go up. Just do Ring Around the Roses, and you'll win this. Ooh, you're doing stuff I don't expect. You're scaring me. Right, we killed 1 of them, incredibly. Just focus fire. Nice. Nice! Good play. We're in with a shout. I really would like to buy some more keys as well while I'm here. 3-cent keys, but I have to do this. Okay. Do I just stack everything on one character again? I think I'm not going to do it this time. I'm going to split it up a little bit. This is a little bit spooky, but not incredibly spooky. Definitely could have had better double bosses than this, but especially now that I've separated them. And they're just going to keep spawning spiders. Help, getting trapped in the corner. The important thing then was Jacob broke free. Again, I think we have to go for a devil deal. I think you take that. And that's it. That's all I can do. I kind of want to play the Demon Judgment some more, but that's stupid. I think you give him half and you give him half. That's the card. Judgment. We just take it. There's nothing I can do with Judgment. I hate green flies. I hate green flies. Just go down. If I can get a bomb, then I'll bomb the Judgment. Could give me more resources. We have the Eraser back, so I can just erase an annoying enemy. I mean, had I known this, I would have done things differently. I think I'm going to give this to Esau. And then Jacob's going to take one. All the red hearts down here, man. But again, how was I to know? That's worth it, by the way, a key for a key and a card. And I like the discounted item. That spooked me. Not gonna lie. Anyway, there's a decent amount of red hearts on the floor. Let's go. These I don't think are worth erasing. This is gonna be like the tell for this run of how it's gonna go. What do I deem is worthy of erasing? I don't think drips are worth it. I don't think you guys are necessarily worth it. It has to be an enemy that really annoys me. You know what? Bonies. I miss. I hit something though. We're in a bit of a sticky situation right now. All of my own doing, granted. On the plus side, they can't spawn anything. I kind of wish Jacob was not at the front right now. I also hate that. Can you please not just spawn up a star? I'm trying to put Esau in the face of danger. I can recover from this if I can live. Just one of you. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Those spiders would have been a shout on the last floor if I could have done it. Because you do see a decent number of spiders for the rest of the floor. I'm not too upset by how this went. We're still alive. You know, I have enough money to buy an item. And the item I'm going to buy... you. Would have preferred that to play out slightly differently, but... I'm going to buy HP again. Okay, this is a pretty nice selection of items, honestly. You take this, and then... Esau take that and that. We buy the key. We get a card. It's Sun. Sun is definitely better than Judgment, but I should hold Judgment on Esau. Okay. That's pretty good. So control space is the hotkey. And milk. You can have that, Esau. I think milk removes your tear delay or something, like it just instantly fires. I don't really remember. I just know it's decent. Okay, big horn is proving to be pretty useless. We'll accept the hit there. I got kind of trapped in the corner. We're close to, like, goodness. Let's just call it that. Right, I can improve again with this money. Discounted items, very nice. I approve of them. I think Esau's going to take this. And that's it. Okay, not pleased that it's you. Holy moly, you came across the entire floor after me. I can't actually see you. I need Esau to take some hits. Oh, we're going to control space, it turns out, immediately. Would have liked to hold the sun card for longer. But that was pretty spooky. Right. Jacob takes that, Esau takes that. And we leave Cuba meat. Phew! Spicy. I'm still alive though. Right, we have no bombs still. I'm not going to buy a bomb specially just to blow up Judgment. That'd be pointless. I'm going to take this on the side. He's approaching the cap though, so I should start taking hits up on Jacob now. But Esau is definitely our damage dealer. He's also our tank, unfortunately, because of, you know, the way this run went. Right, there's a bunch of battery items here, which are interesting but pointless right now. There's also health, which isn't pointless. I think, though, we're just going to push the button. I hate this room as well. It's kind of tighter than normal. You're not worth it. Who did you spawn? Are these guys worth it? Really? They're not worth it. These guys could be. That was an example of Jake himself being giant guys. You know what? They're worth it. Where are you? Just let them get rid of those worms. They're going to spawn multiple times. There's bosses that spawn them. I'm happy to see them go. Will you please stop hitting Jacob? Like, I'm keeping him behind Esau and you're still hitting him. Like, it's actually unbelievable what's happening right now. Okay, Jacob, you're going to walk into the curse room again. And you're going to hit the 2 bombs and say thank you. Right. Control Q.
Judgment.
I'm not upset by that. You think I would be, but I'm not. We're going to buy HP again. Okay. You take that. There's a play to be made here, actually. Now that I think about it, Jacob and Esau. 1 bomb for a bomb. Plus some money. I'll take it. It actually means I could buy a bunch of red hearts, so maybe Jacob, you start playing this guy. I don't know what the pill is. It could be health up. Sure. 2. Again, I'm pretty willing to go hard on this.
Justice.
Oh my god. Are you, like, trolling me, game? Oh well. On the plus side, I gained a key out of this. It's the only thing that can be said as a plus side. I'd rather save my money right now than buy another red heart, because I might trade away my health. I might still take it. So this is just going to be Q. Hey, you can't spawn anything anymore. I killed it. Oh no, he didn't. Sorry. You're not the enemy I thought you were. For some reason. Even I knew exactly who you were. I considered removing them. They're actually not a bad shout to remove as well. Anything that a boss can spawn is a pretty good shout. But we're starting to get there. I'm starting to feel comfortable. I did not see your shot then. Help. I have separated my characters across the map. Just control and bring you back together again. Thank you. Can you please get off that rock? I can't actually hit you right now. Rotten Baby's doing some fantastic work for me. Good fight. 13 coins. Not enough. Let me do the devil deal. I say it's not enough. I could buy health, I suppose. Holy moly, you tried to snipe me across the map. I kind of want them to come up to me. If you stand in the middle, I'll accept that too. Nice. The bighorn shot does a lot of damage. I wouldn't mind killing you. I think we killed one. Okay, thank you. You came to me. Loki, can you please stop? One more. You know what? Telepathy with dummies might actually be pretty solid for this build. If I can get a really good thing on Esau, then it's nice. It's Krampus. I should not have stood where I did. I was pretty lucky then, honestly. Speaking of which, I should select the dummies again. Alright, lump of coal. Esau, you can take that. 13 coins. Is there anything I can do in here? There's another lump of coal, funnily enough. I could buy HP, but I don't really care. So, I'm not going to. Or, I say I don't really care. I think at some point I could see myself trading away Jacob's HP. Speaking of which, though, you can take that. There you go. You happy now? Right, we have the eraser back. We're on Utero. Do we have a discounted key? We don't, but we will buy it. Oh, I say I'll buy a key. Maybe I'll use a bomb instead. A bomb for a key and 1 penny? It's probably worth. Jacob might go into the curse room. I'm really... Oh, no. I was going to say, is that Forget Me Now? But it's not. Push the bomb. Bringing the bomb back to you. Do. Why am I pushing it into the center? It's not really meant to be there. I'm just going to blow everything up, by the way. Just stand in the middle. That is a really good get. I think it doesn't matter who takes this. But to get discounted items in greed mode. And in fact, that means I can actually buy stuff now. Did I take a look at the items, by the way? That's betrayal. No, it's not betrayal. Backstabber or something? Yeah, backstabber. And the screw up. I think now Jacob takes this. I'm actually surprised that Jacob has more items than Esau. I guess we just gave Esau the really good items. Although Jacob does have the eraser as well. I don't mind 2 bombs, honestly. Especially when he's going to take some more HP now. And more HP, apparently. And you know what? You have some damage. I feel good about this. We're going to queue. In fact, we can queue now. And now we're looking for things to erase from the game. You're probably not worth it. They're probably not worth it. You could be worth it, actually. Goodbye. Right, I don't mind right now Jacob taking the damage. I wonder what happens if you use this twice. Baby Bender is a pain in the basement, sure. Ooh. Spicy. Oh, you're still alive. Brimstone enemies wouldn't have been a bad shout as well. Things that can hit your screen. But we're doing the waves pretty fine right now. Right. Health. You know what? You take one of these now, Esau. Mum's trinket things. Or the lipstick. Give me some lipstick, please. I would like meat as well. Right, put on telepathy dummies again. It's you that I've... Oh my god. I would not recommend the dodge I just made then. Nor that one, honestly. I just sort of took that one, just tanking the hits. You know what, maybe the red flag wasn't a terrible shout. Although, you know, you're not going to spawn it. Oh, I wonder if those enemies in the greedier fight are going to say greedier fight, the ultra greed fight, whatever it's called, are going to be able to be erased. Because I would like to erase them, so I just never have to deal with them. Or can I erase like the coins? Are they treated as entities? I wonder. Anyway, this I'm going to give to Jake now. And I think we're good. We'll select through dummies again. 100% Devil Deal chance. We have a lot of red health, so I'm pretty content by that. Let me bring you back together again. Watch out for the little red hearts that these guys are going to start spawning, probably. I'm trying to kill them honestly with Bighorn, rather than shooting him in the axe. Because I'm a bit slow still. I'm only 1 speed. And that went pretty well, honestly. Whore of Babylon. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. I think I'm going to do this. This. That puts you into Whore of Babylon. My health is a little bit sketchy, but he now has 8 damage. So I wouldn't mind buying 1 HP up on Esau, but then he has to have Spirit Hearts after that. Yeah. No tinted rocks. Okay, let's move on. But he has telepathy for dummies as well, so I don't have to worry about the marked effect too much. Right, I've got the eraser charge back. Yes. Or a little demon brother. We'll take this. Keeps him in Whore of Babylon. And I guess you're going to take Explosivo. Makes up for your damage being low. Okay, we should only stack damage now on Esau. There's no reason to put it on Jacob anymore. And we should be in a pretty good spot to win this run. 2 troll bombs. You take that. I don't know what's going on the other side of the room. Run! And then run again. Pause. Isn't worth it. Mum's Pearls. I think I'm going to take this on you. By the way, why are you not in Whore of Babylon? I thought it was 1 heart or less. Is it half a heart? If it's half a heart, we'll deal with that in the future. There's ways for me to deal with that. Okay. I've got a razor back as well, remember. Ooh. Help. Okay, you spawned a boss. I do not approve. Next, let's see what's going to do next. Work for me. Just stick a few explosivos on him and call it a day. Go away, Boney. I don't want to ever see you again. Okay, Orisao is taking the brunt of the hit now. Did I not hit you with the eraser? Excuse me. I erased you from my game. What? I'm sure I hit him. Did he throw a bone at the second I hit him? And I erased the bone or something? Come on, game. Anyway. You're gonna buy this. You're also gonna buy some of these. Has anyone taken a syringe yet? No one's taken a syringe. It should go to Isao. Kill these first. Remember, this guy has a brimstone attack. I'm a bit salty that he hit Isao then. Remember, this guy has a brimstone attack too. Great fight. Monetary-wise, I'm kind of scuffed. I think I'd still do this. Nothing else here is actually appealing to me. Why do I do that? That was pretty tame, honestly. Okay, 100% Isao takes this. I think he also takes this. And I think you take that. Okay. So now, people are too scared to come to me. My Isao is stacked. I just need money to play greed. No. I need money to generate spirit hearts. I'm hoping the next shop has spirit hearts on it. I think that's the missing key. I was going to say the missing key to my soup. It's the missing ingredient to my soup that I'm making. That could be incredible. Who knows what went on over here. Okay. It's a bit risky, this, but let's go for it. Please pay out soon. Not really what I'm after. Control space. Acceptable. Eraser, GB bug, 3-cent key that's actually useless now. I could bomb there. Booster pack is interesting. I might go for booster pack. Okay, I'm going to make a call. I'm going to say I'm not going to play the Judgment. So Judgment paid out with some money. I hate where that money went. You know what? Buy booster pack first. Now I can just freely walk and get that. Right, there's more HP there, which isn't terrible. Ace of clubs. No. Justice. 2 of spades. 2 of diamonds. That's huge. So we should get as much money as possible first. Okay. Okay. Control space.
Of clubs.
Control space. It's actually useless, but justice we should just pop.
Justice.
You pick this up and that up. And that was ace of something, so we don't want the ace of things. If we can do this room, you can hold this actually. If we can do this room, get all the money, 2 of diamonds, double the money. That's the game plan. Let me kill the fire. Do not want to be running into fire, joining the fight. Actually pretty big. Greed. Greed. So I can't kill Greed with the Erase, by the way. I can kill you, actually. You're not a terrible shout, actually. Because he is going to be on the next fight. Right, Exclusivo should kill you. I need to kill this wave as fast as possible. Can you please? Please, 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 fast. Ah! If I killed that wave really fast, I could have killed the spike things. So I don't have to deal with him in the future. But he's just going to suck now. I'll just hang around there for the entire floor. I wish I could fly. Hey, I killed the wave. Okay, we did it. Definitely want to deal with the red hearts as fast as possible. I've got some explosivos going on. Have to be careful of Mum's hand. It's this one too. I answered the postcard how I was not hit there. Okay, we dealt with it. We have 19 coins. The run is really good, it's just that I'm playing as Jake Manisa. If I could combine these into one character, you know, imagine that, playing as one character. This run would be... it'd be fine. We would just be saving money for the greed machine. Unfortunately, we're playing as two characters with all of this. It's... Pins. Pin's annoying for Explosivo because he goes off the screen. Was Frail in there? Yeah, Frail was in there. Disagree, but sure. Okay, I could have done without being hit again. I think this is the most money I can get. Let's leave. Pick up the 2 diamonds. I used telepathy for dummies, that's kind of annoying. Oh well, we won't have telepathy for dummies. We'll charge one up for the greed fight, I suppose. So I want to do control space.
2 of diamonds.
Then, you buy this. You buy this. You buy this. You buy this. Who took the syringe? It was him. That's Spud. That's Tears Up. It's Control Q.
Tears Up.
We're gonna buy GB Bug on you. That's interesting. We're gonna buy that on you. It was the less fun play, but I think this is the smart play. I think Mum Omega does nothing for me.
1 makes you large.
That's annoying. That's fine. Negligible, the whole thing. Right, then I'm going to do the double bomb play. Break the reroll machine. I have no idea what that item is. Oh, I know what it is, actually. I tell a lie. So there's a tainted character. It's a tainted character. Have you ever played as a tainted character? My mind is blown. No, I unlocked this of Eve when I beat Mother with Eve. But that item is on the Tainted Eve character. And you've not seen any tainted characters yet on this playlist. So if you've been watching my other playlist, you'll know roughly what that is. Honestly. I'm hoping... Oh, what am I hoping for really here? Not bad trip. That was possibly the worst thing I could have got. Okay, I'm in a little bit of a desperate situation. I would really like 3 more coins if I could make that happen. But right now I can't think of a way to make 3 coins happen. Maybe if I blow up the statues. I Devil deal. You know what? How does this work? I think he just can't take it. Yeah. That's how that works. There's a brave play here. Please pay out. Let me see what this is. Devil. Devil's actually worth holding. Ace of clubs is not worth holding. That's a shot speed pill, I think. Or tears up.
Tears up.
Oh my god, I walked into it. We've lost. The run's over. You hold devil. What a stupid way to throw the run. I can't believe that just happened. I'm actually very salted about this. Okay. There is an out, but it's a stupid out. I also ruined Whore of Babylon. I need this to pay out with money. Okay. I need you to pay out with 3 coins. That's what? Oh, honestly, doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry, believers. I'm gonna have to do 9 lives greed fight. It's not impossible. It is really annoying though. If I could have got Squeezy, that might have been good enough for me. I still have insane damage. I do have that going for me, and I guess this is fine. You take that. Just stay far away from this guy. Take his money off him. I'm hoping for the key door and then just erase those enemies, by the way. I wouldn't mind erasing these bomb coins, but I don't know if that actually works. This is the attack that scares me more than anything. This one honestly doesn't scare me. Please get out in the middle of the room. This attack does scare me as well. Right, this wave I'm fine with. Just get the eraser ready. Erase them. There you go. That's how you deal with the key door wave. This doesn't matter anymore. I think. I hope. Unlucky. Yeah, keep doing this attack. I like this attack. Honestly, it's my favourite attack of yours, Ultra Greed. Ooh. Yeah, I approve this attack. We have a chance. Not a good one still. Because if he does his spinny attack, it's really hard to dodge. Just stay on the opposite side of the room to him. Help! He was challenging me down. Just stay on the opposite side of the room again. He's over there somewhere. Help! That coin was coming for me. Help! Help! I need help. I need help. Help. I don't want to be over here right now. Key door, please. Bombs is okay. Oh my god, I made an incredible dodge then. We can do it. Just hit him. Holy moly. Ladies and gentlemen. Inner child that appeared in the basement. Not only that, I can donate 40 coins. A no-hit Ultra Greed fight as Jacob and Esau. Wow. Oh my god. I can't believe it. the amount of times where I've had those difficult situations and I failed. Here was one for the believers. Oh, man. I've spent... That was only greed as well, but... You know what? That's one more thing somewhat off the post-it now. I will have to come back and do Ingredia. But I don't think I've got a greed winning the other one, so... With Jacob and Esau. Anyway, what an episode. We completed a challenge, I think, as well. Don't go that way around. I think we completed Solar System this episode. Honestly, that was like an hour ago now. I'm sorry, it's a long episode. And then we get greed as Jacob and Esau. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.